Hello and welcome to this first kind of art tutorial video. I've just got this watercolour pen for my birthday and I've never used a watercolour pen before. I've just done a little test on here and I thought it might be a nice idea if I recorded a little video of me practicing with it to kind of go through with you. So this is the little kit that I got, so the pen was in there and we've got all of the watercolours in here like that, in a handy little kind of fold out thing, which is going to be really handy for going out and about and sketching, because at the minute I take this sketching with me with a few tubes that I select, but it is it's slightly broken because I think it got broken in the suitcase going to Norway, I think it was, so that's why I have to put an elastic band around it. So if I could take that, and obviously I have like a pot of water or a little pot and a bottle of water, so if I can replace this with this, that would be fabulous for sketching. So I will show you, this is already filled, so the instructions were on the back of the thing, but you twist that off, you pour the water into this bit here, so your water's in there, screw that back on. I think you can just about see that the water's in there, and then to get the water into the brush bit you just squeeze it, hopefully. Oh, you can see actually there's there, the water's through there. This is literally all I've done with it so far, so I haven't really had much of a play. But what I was doing was seeing what kind of the capabilities are. I didn't do this before, but I suppose you can just do some water on first if you like doing like a wash of water, and then just literally do that, squeeze it to get a bit more water out, and then obviously if we squeeze some more water out, my worry is that once you've got, say, a dark colour on and you want to go to a lighter colour again, which you probably won't tend to do with watercolour, you do tend to go from light to dark, as to whether it will mix too much on the brush. So I'm just going to squeeze a bit more water on there and get the paint. Now that's not blending in very well, so what I'm going to do is squeeze that a bit more. And there is a sponge on here which I did use, but I don't know, that's stuck on. I don't know if you'll be able to wash that and whether the colour will transfer from that onto here. So kitchen roll is a painter's best friend, really. I always have a piece of kitchen roll. I suppose you could drip water in and do that, and let's just drop a bit of red in there. There's plenty of water on there, and yet you can do quite a, if you've got your brush quite dry, you can do quite a dark, intense colour, and then put some more water on So that's still quite an intense colour. Squeeze some more water in and make it lighter, like that. So I'm going to just do a quick drawing here, because what I will use this for, my sketching technique tends to be, just do the same as that, it tends to be drawing, a pen drawing, and then painting the colour in, especially when we're on holiday and I've only got, say, 20 minutes if my husband and son are with me, and then they don't have to wait around too long. So I would do something like this, do some pebbles, maybe do another flower here. This is just literally copying what I did before over on that. So as soon as I've gone with the red, actually let's try a different colour. I think the way to clean the brush is just to squeeze water in and do it on your kitchen roll until it comes out clean, and then squeeze the brush again. Let's do some yellow flowers. So it's good to practice, especially when you get a new piece of a new implement. To get used to how to do it, how to use them. It's kind of like, it feels like I'm colouring in rather than painting, although I suppose when I do this with a paintbrush I feel like I'm colouring in. And I'm feeling like it's, I suppose they're smaller, they're small sizes. I'm feeling like it's not giving a lot of flow for mixing in, but I suppose they are small areas. Squeeze. Now I wonder if that's just, it's very intense colour, but then that's possibly good for me because I tend to, when I do them in tubes, not actually put enough paint in. So what I want to do there is I want a bit of a darker bit. Let's see if I can lift some of that colour out. Yeah, so if you squeeze it and get some more water on your brush, you can actually lift the water out, I mean the colour out. So I'm just going to go for a slightly darker green. Just to go in there and just to let that bleed into each other. Let's just do those bits, and I'm going to go back to the, I think it's a case of just keep squeezing the water to let it come down the brush. And if you're not sure about putting it straight on, you can just have a bit on the side like that, so you can make it less intense. So take some of the paint off. I wonder if you could actually use that as a palette as well, just to pick some more up. There. So we've got all the colours on here. Sorry, it's getting a bit gloomy in here, so you probably can't see, but all the colours in here. I'm just going to look for a stone kind of colour. Think we'll go with this. Well, it's black, isn't it? I don't want to put the black in the white now though, so I'm just going to squeeze until I get a lighter colour on there. I'm always on these sketches just not very precise either, because they are a quick 20-minute sketch. It's an impression of what is there, so I'm not actually bothered about staying in the lines, and this is a practice, so definitely not bothered about staying in the lines on there. But as with a lot of things, especially watercolour, it's about experimenting and practicing. I'm quite pleased that I did this so you can pick it up instead of going straight to your palette and getting a really intense colour every time. You can do that. Now is a test. I want to see if I can clean my brush and then do a blue. I think I can, so we can do like a wash for the sky. Right, so I've found a blue. I don't want it terribly dark, so I'm going to squeeze some in. And just go around. This bit. And you can actually blend that bit in. I'm just going to get a bit more water. Do that. A bit more, yeah, squeezing and getting more paint is the trick, I think. Squeezing. And then I'm going to squeeze some more water in there so I can just flood that. Like that. And there. Now that's not dry yet, but it is going to kind of blend in, and that's quite nicely done, all the lovely flooded blending bits that I like from watercolour. this, you can always go back with your water and do that. So there you have it, a little demonstration of a little practice with my new watercolour pen. I will, once the weather gets warmer, I will be taking that out and about with me to do some sketching, and hopefully I'll get some more done. Thanks for watching. If you found this video useful, please leave a comment and let me know, and if you've enjoyed it, please leave a like. Thanks for watching. Bye.